All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I know it's a little late. What are you going to do? Whoa, hold on. I hear myself. How is everybody today? What is it, Wednesday? Wednesday. Is it? No. It's Wednesday? I thought it was Tuesday. What is today? Wednesday. January 8th? I feel like I missed a day. Yes, it is Wednesday, January 8th, 2025. So tonight, I welcome you to GUFON because, a lot of people don't know a lot about the paranormal. The world is paranormal. It's not normal. The normal is the paranormal. Capiche? I'm serious. There we go. Now I can see. What is this? My hands get so dry with all this cold weather. Can you believe today was only, for me, 49 degrees in Florida? It was supposed to be 55. It only got to 49 that I saw. What is it now? Let's see. Right now it is 45. Tomorrow's supposed to be 55. It is cold. I'm cold now in my home because I don't turn on the heat. Not because I don't want to. I have a space heater running in the other room and heating blankets. It's just and in Florida you have humidity and the mold builds up on the heating coils. If you don't clean the heating coils, you can just burn them off. But mine didn't burn off. I have so much mold on the coils and the heating thing, it just smells and it never goes away, so I don't turn on the heat. And I'm in the tropics. I'm supposed to be near the equator, and it's freezing at night. And in here, right now, it's 62 degrees. In my home. Yeah. So I'm a little cold. That's why I'm wearing this. I don't have any long sleeve button up shirts, I don't think. From Arizona to Florida. Anyway, you guys. What if you had a kid? Would you want your child to go to school and then come home and say, Mommy, Daddy, we learned about ghosts and aliens at school today? Oh, you did? Well, this is not an education I paid for. It's not a private school, Chief. Calm down. What would you do? Oh, God. I yawned? I never yawn. I'm not a yawner. Anybody who knows me will know I never yawn. Well, now, I rarely yawn, so. Let's do a little roll call. I forgot. We have roll call to do. How is everybody? Thor, welcome to the show. Samo, show. Welcome. Gyro, welcome. Brooke is, welcome. Contrary, 111, welcome. Is that everybody? All right. Section 47, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. David Wilcox, welcome to the show. Marcel, Goofoni and my tall head. To the show. What? Again? Why? It's like I slept and everything. I don't understand. Oh, Shelly Michelle Morrison? Welcome to the show. Yep, it is winter. But it shouldn't be. And people move to Florida in the winter to escape the winter. It's a very, very, very strong polar vortex. Glenn Collins, how you doing? Kelly Lewis, boop. Welcome. Felicity, 23 in mass. Wow. That's I mean, it's cold. It's not the coldest. Yeah. Donnie Creel's here. How you doing, DC? He is? I didn't see him. But he must be, because somebody said hi. Alfie Joe Bob, how you doing? Welcome to the show. There's DC. What do you say, Chief? Welcome to the show. Hey, Lead Food. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen. Jip, dip, dip. Jeanette. Show. If I didn't say your name, doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. And we do. So here we go. Don't get mad. Your name didn't get called. People write me and how come you didn't say hi to me? I'm like, I don't read the chat room. You were saying hi to everybody else. I didn't see you. I love you. Doesn't mean I don't. All right. I, for one, am sick of the drone show. So we're not going to talk about it that much. If any more than now. I just want to I don't understand where the yawning is coming from. That is weird, isn't it? It's weird. I don't like it. It's weird. All right. Wow. 24.8. 14 degrees over here. Who's got the lowest temperature in the city, in the state, in the world right now? That's here at GUFON. Hold on. What is this? Verify your identity. I already did. Everything's good. Address verified. You need to verify your address. Okay, I already did that. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this. Yay! Sorry, I just had interesting news. Hey, what's going on? That's weird. Are we live? I don't know, man. Look at this. Yeah, we are. Look at this. At least it's working tonight. Yeah, we had some problems yesterday. All right, so the drone show must end. And I know for sure it's not, but we've got to do something. I, for one, am tired of it. I didn't think I would be. I didn't think. Does this look bad, what I'm doing? Yeah. All right, here we go. I had to clean it's like my eyeball. What is going on? This is weird. I'm getting messages. People are saying, no, you're not live anymore. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Did you know that people are saying that the Los Angeles fires are part of a larger globalist plot to wage economic warfare and deindustrialize the United States before triggering total collapse? Yeah, don't get worried. Just Alex Jones. Alex Jones talking smack. It's bad. I'm going to show you what some people are recording in California. And then, I'll brush over the drone thing, but I just want to, we've had fires before. How about the Maui fires? The other California fires that have been around, come and gone, and people say that the government's purposely doing it, like, for the land, they're doing it for the land. The government's burning up everything. I don't know. This is terrible. This is just awful. It happened so fast. Yeah, he is. Some say I'm on my way to that. No. I want to be the televangelist of ufology, but I won't be. Oh yeah, the fire station's fine, right? Right? Keep the fire station standing. Look at this. Everything else but the fire station. Can you believe that? Look at this. It's perfect. It's perfect. Is it? Yep. That sucks. Wow, right up to that. Hey guys, if you can support GUFON, we do accept super chat, super sticker, PayPal, and Cash App. All the links are in the show description. If you want to support the Truthology for Ufology channel, that is all the rage in Hollywood. Huh? Yeah, we are. We're the rage. Well, not now, but... does anybody care? I'm being serious about this drone show. I'm tired of it. I am. I'm a little bored. Yeah. Nobody's debunked the jellyfish UFO. Remember that? From Miami? Yeah, I'm not going to play it. It was a flying humanoid looking thing. Into Thin Air is saying wildfire sprayed by Area 51 military craft. This is one of the most important videos you'll ever see, they say. He says, 2 months ago during the Ventura wildfires, Area 51 military craft dropped chaff over Area 51. So that's where they're supposed to drop it. What's the conspiracy? Is he still talking about this? Hold on a second. What is this here? Here. I don't know. Not everything's a conspiracy, but it is. That's why I think we need to have courses in paranormal conspiracy. Now it's conspiracy. Happy Marshall Copy Day. Jar Jar Binks is here today.
This is going to blow your mind. Once again, we are looking at Area 51. As these fires are going on in Southern California, they are laying something over Area 51. It's then being shot by the next-rad radar system. You can see that clear as day right here. It is then expanding and being dropped right over Southern California. And then take a look at what happens to Area 51. This is totally insane. This is not normal, and this is not birds or bugs. I can promise you that. There is something very odd going on with the military or something that's taking place in Area 51 and then being dropped in the sky, which is then carried over by the jet stream or some sort of wind pattern into Southern California. I talked about this yesterday when we predicted these wildfires based on a northwest anomaly that we saw, again from the next-rad radar system, which then led to insane wildfires in Ventura County. Now we are seeing more and more of this being dumped over Area 51 and then flows into Southern California. What is going on here? And then look at how the next-rad towers go absolutely berserk. There is no chance that this isn't related, my friends. This is now 2 days in a row we have captured this happening over Area 51 and flowing down into Southern California, exactly where these wildfires are. And I know a lot of people will give us a hard time for talking about this, but how can you not? This is not a coincidence whatsoever, and I'm going to continue digging into this to see exactly how long they continue this for. If you look close enough, you can find stuff like this every day on these satellite charts. Alright, so one final time, let's dissect this right here. We have it dropped over Area 51, a perfect lineup with where the base is, and just like yesterday, as soon as it's laid out, we have the zap coming from the radar, the same one coming from Nevada right here. Then we have the expansion as it moves into Southern California. Just like yesterday, those radars start going off and crazy, and that's when this disco party begins in Nevada. Check this out. This is just unbelievable to see happening and then have no one point this out. Just as the cloud is getting over Southern California where all the wildfires are, we start seeing the next-rad towers from different states crisscrossing right over Area 51. Those are where our scalar beams are happening, and this is just insane to watch. You can see that cloud dissipating over Southern California and the Baja. We'll backtrack. You can see it come back, and it originates right over Area 51, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please share this video. This one will get attacked for sure, but it's time each and every one of us stand our ground and show people what we believe in. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
That is bizarre. That's a lot of disco ball action going on. That's bizarre. I was watching it and I'm like, And then the disco ball action doesn't happen until that time. So if the disco ball action, you know, the laser from if that was going off on a regular basis like that, I'd be like, he's just imagining it, but it's not so. It is weird that California's a mess, and this just that Gavin Newsom, though, what a genius for a loser. That is the worst person in the history of life. He is just an awful, awful. What has to happen? Oh, that was yesterday's show. Okay. There's just. Did you know homeowner insurance policies were canceled in mass months before the massive Palisades neighborhood was destroyed by the firestorm? Did you know that? I'm not saying it's a conspiracy. It's crazy. It's sad. This sucks. What's happening over there? I don't want to be negative Nelly, but we got to point out life. And this makes me sad. Because California used to be like the place to go, right? Now, nobody wants to go there except true diehards. Like, people are leaving California at a record pace anyway. Look at this. Here's where we're driving by right there. The map shows. Bottom. Very sad. Terrible. Just terrible. So, when you watch an Into Thin Air video like that, let's say you've never seen anything like that before, which would be rare, but there's people who are new to this world of conspiracies every day. And they're looking at that thinking, oh my God, that's got to be the end of the world. You wouldn't be too far off. You wouldn't be. So then off, I don't know what this is. I'm going to show you this strange video that just appeared. So somebody saying, I don't even want to show it. Screw it. I don't know. It's supposed to be a UFO filmed off the coast of California in 2019, and then the Navy shoots at it and it shoots back. All right, I'll show the silliness of this video. Let's see if this is it. Did I save it already? Yes, I did. Here we go. Now, I'm against showing this, but oh well. Here we go. I don't know. What do you think? UFO? Did you see how it shoots at it? See that? Look at that. Wow. Is that real? I don't know. Look at it. I don't know. It looks fake and real at the same time. From 2019. Hey, Yoga with Denise. How do you do? It has been said that our local volunteer fire department hasn't lost the foundation yet. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Who's this? Hey, continuous select? Yeah, I believe they're done. If it's really bad. It's really bad. Yeah. So true. Higher taxes will prevent forest fires. Oh, boy. Oh, brother. A lot of action in the chat room. I got an itch. You know me and these itches. All right. You don't know? Every now and then I get these back itches and I can't read. I don't know why. But it's weird. This is bizarre. It is a bizarre night. A lot of people speculated. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, yeah, See, even John Greenwald is tired of the drone show. John Greenwald Jr. posted this today. A lot of people speculated that the email from Matthew Livelsberger, the Las Vegas bomber, as profiled on the Sean Ryan show by Samasor, was a fake. Yesterday, the FBI said it was a real email and confirmed it was sent by the bomber, as reported. So even John Greenwald Jr., who I've never seen talk about anything else, is talking about other stuff. That's crazy. Well, maybe because Sean Ryan, maybe that's why. From the Sean Ryan show. I don't know, but this is just, I'm telling you, people are just done with the drone. It's now officially boring. We have officially given up. I have on the drone show. I just don't. I didn't think I'd get tired of it. I'm tired of it. I know I said it 3 times. There's so many silly videos. Like this one, supposedly off the coast of Miami. Do you know I still haven't been to Miami yet? Miami. I still haven't been there. Yeah. Well, I can't just drive down there and come back. I got to stay the night. It's a 4.5 hour drive. Yeah, 9 hours driving, right? If I want to go there and back in a day? Hell no. Look at this thing. Come on. Two dots. Yeah, it's getting easy to make these fakes, but it goes behind the buoy. Boop. Where'd it go? Behind this thing. Is that a buoy? I think so. What is it? I think it's a buoy. A what? A buoy. I thought you said Bowie. I did. What is it? A buoy? Is it bowo? Is it bawoon? That right there is silly. Can't even tell what we're looking at. Hey, look at these dots and this helicopter. Thank you for that, World News X, the new secure team. Oh, God. On December 27th, 2024, a civilian drone captured stunning close-up footage of mysterious drones hovering over Paris. Are these advanced technologies, UFOs, or something else? Have a look, guys. I mean, I said it. I said I mean. Why did I say I mean? I'm not changing what I said, so why would I have to explain to you what I just said by saying I mean? We need to get away from saying I mean. Nah mean? Because that's where it comes from. Nah mean? Yeah, that's not English. It's gibberish. All right, here's the close-up. Civilian drone captures close-up footage. You're going to love this video. You've never seen anything like it. And you're going to say it's a fake. From World News. Oh, no, it's not. It's from World War III on X. Go. Really? That's how close it got? You want me to believe that's how close the drone got? That's Paris, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, you see the Eiffel Tower? Yeah. You know what? Fake. I'm calling that a fake. That can't be real. And if it is real, what kind of technology is it? That would be on the news if it was real. Even the news is like, shit, that's too fake for even us. You know what I mean? Hey, not mean? Not mean. I love that. It's so stupid. So weak. Nadine. No. My point exactly. From Jay Anderson on X. X is exciting tonight. If we have anti-gravity technology, why has it not been used in conflicts or commercial use? Why? That's a really good question. Another question that I think should be answered. And it isn't. It is not. Here, listen to Jay Anderson for a second, because he actually makes sense for a second. Come on.
It's aerospace, defense corporations, contractors, military-industrial complex, but only tangentially attached to, government and any sort of official proceedings. Like there are some cases that have come up, including one that is quite interesting, involving an admiral and a DoD physicist, a conversation that was leaked online, series of documents that came out of the estate of an Apollo 14 astronaut, Edgar Mitchell. And that details a conversation where this admiral had been denied access to certain programs, and their progression, according to him, was extremely slow. So the idea that they've reverse engineered alien vehicles and have perfected that technology, I have my doubts about that. But the idea that they have used field propulsion, electrogravitic propulsion, that seems a lot more likely. And how you reveal that is a different story, because you could be using those types of assets in space. You could be using those types of assets just as covert intelligence gathering platforms. They don't necessarily have to be going into the battle space and being aggressive elements. But the idea that they would have these things and not use them is a good one to bring up. And that's why I say it's more likely that this has gone into the deep black corporate. And it's barely even governmental at that point. And that's what that admiral who I was just mentioning said about. He said that it was essentially no government officials attached to these programs, just in a kind of liaison. And that's it. So it's probably not government.
Of course. Pure speculation. Well said. Well said, Jay Anderson from Project Unity. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, isn't it? Those deep, dark, dirty, dangerous dudes. I wonder if there are any women. If they let any women in their club. The Grand Poobah. They all, they wear the big hat, right? Just like in the Flint Stones. Fred, don't forget your hat. Hey, Wilma. Hey, Fred. Barney. I can't do that anymore. I haven't done the Flint Stones in a decade. All right, here we go. Where is it? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Representative Tim Burchett. Drones are still out there. Our media, for whatever reason, not covering up no more. We better get a grip on it, because that is a component of the next war that we will fight. What? What is he talking? He's going to ruin everything for the drone operators like myself. We're never going to be able to fly the drone again. We need to go around the world real quick and record everything before they ban drones, because that's where this is going. There will be a ban on drones, and that's not going to be fair. That's bullshit. It's not the casual drone operator like me or you or Ben, right? It's not us. It's you. creating a fake threat so you can get money to fight the threat. Oh, this is so dumb. God, dude, they really think we're that stupid. Seriously, they really do. They think you are stupid. Unbelievable.
Say a submarine of one of our enemies comes up off the coast of North Carolina, but New York, for instance, and they put 50 or so drones in the air, and they might have a nuclear component, they could have a dirty bomb component, they could have a biological entity, and were to fly in. And now they know they can pretty much just fly in over our military, and when these are over military installations, some of these drones, they could fly in without any notice, without anybody firing a shot, literally. And they know they can do that. And so I would warn people, the drones are still out there and they're still flying, but our media is not, for whatever reason, is not covering it anymore.
Because it's boring.
On it, because that is a component of the next war that we will fight. Say a submarine of one of our enemies comes off the coast of North Carolina, but New York.
Does he mean the media war?
They put 50 or so drones in the air, and they might have a
war against drones? What? They're not dropping bombs, Tim. It's the government. It's the Biden administration. They're making life difficult for Trump. Yeah, they are. This is part of a lot of different angles with the drones. This drone show will not only finally get drones banned, right? Hopefully it'll just be around military and the way they have it already, right? These are illegal. Okay, don't punish people who didn't do anything wrong. It's not our fault. What the hell? That was inside. That was weird. Don't punish the people that didn't do anything wrong. You know, it's not right. That's the same thing. That's why they won't ever get rid of the Second Amendment that they did in California, basically. Do you know in California, you have to put, if you're taking your gun with you, you have to put it in the trunk of your car and you can't have it loaded. So if you get carjacked in California, you have to go, hey, hold on. Click, trunk open. Hold on. Yep, nope, gotta put my protective goggles on first. Yep, let me go in the trunk here. Man, give me that car. Hold on, you'll get the car. Just hold on. I gotta go in the trunk here. Man, what are you doing? I want your car. I gotta go in the trunk. Can I get something out of the trunk? Hold on. Let me get my gun. What? I gotta put the bullets in the gun. Don't you understand? Hold on. Hey, how? You just walking around with the gun like that? Stupid. If you're in your home, you can't have it loaded and you have to have it locked in a cabinet. Somebody breaks in. Hold on. Don't move. Give me all your money. Your jewels. Where's the safe? I know you got one. You're one of these rich people. Can you hold that thought? Hold on. Let me get my gun out of the cabinet first. Go ahead. What world are we living in? Yeah, you can take your gun with you. It's gotta go in the trunk, though. Stupid. Well, the world that these people create is one that doesn't make sense. Did you hear about this? That Biden ordered, the Biden administration, ordered LA airspace closed to firefighting aircraft for over a day during his visit. allowing the blaze to burn out of control. Are you seeing with your own eyes? That's what's happening. This is crazy. It's just crazy. I know. And then we get alleged videos from people around the world, but there were these hunters. I hate this. See, this is getting old, really old. Unbelievable footage has emerged from deep within a remote northwest forest. Hunters caught what appears to be a UFO escorted by fighter jets. They were streaking across the sky in a stunning formation. Could this be the moment we've been waiting for? This person says. Have they arrived? The questions are mounting, and the answers could change everything. That comes from Jim Ferguson, UK. No way. What is he doing? Look at this. You're going to love this. See, if this is real, it's terrible. It's just awful. It's terrible. Oh, you want to see it? All right, hold on a second. 5, 4, 3, 2. You see it? Stupid.
Like what? What is that?
I don't know, man. Just keep...
Watch. Oh, yeah. See that? Okay, you got one UFO. Now, I hear a propeller. Do you? Yes, I stopped it. Watch this. Look at this. It looks like a video game. That's what I think this is. I think it's a video game. That has to be from a video game. That looks fake. And who records like this? You're not going to record like that. You're going to record the planes coming from the direction they're coming, not where they're going. You would turn the camera to the right. Nobody waits for things to fly over. You point it right at the camera. That was probably a video game. There's no way that's real. Because it's silly. I mean, I've played too many video games to know that's exactly what this probably is. Probably hidden inside a secret tunnel you got to drive through in Grand Theft Auto or something. I mean, this is just ridiculous. What are these big planes going to do anyway? What are they going to do? They're not escorting it. They're following it. That UFO can do whatever it wants if real. But it's a video game, I think. If you'd like to help support Truthology for Ufology, which is GUFON, all the links are in the show description. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. You know what to do. You've done it before. And thank you for your support. You are the Father. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on, here we go. Hold on. There are people who believe we should be teaching the paranormal in school. I think that's a great idea. And why not? It's interesting. I guarantee it. Your child will show up for class that day. We're going to do a ghost hunt, the teacher says. Need to get your parents' signature so we can take y'all, because it's going to be at midnight. That's right. We're doing a midnight ghost hunt till 5 a.m. at the Windmill Theater in our own town. I don't know, whatever. Wouldn't that be a great class to be a part of? What'd you guys do this weekend? Dude, I went on a ghost hunt. Say what? Yeah, it's that spiritual class I was forced to take. And, dude, I never had so many chicks holding on to me. What? And then it all spread. And then next thing you know, all these kids are going and everybody's having sex at the ghost house. See, I just ruined it all. No wonder why they don't do it. All right. Christopher Bledsoe. I'm going to get to this is part of the reason why we need to have this elective course. You don't have to take it, but if you want to get credit, you need credit. You want an easy credit. All you got to do is take the course. Guarantee you won't be able to get it after 30 minutes. Everybody signs up. It fills up quick. People want to be wowed. You want to go look for UFOs? They do it. You want to go look for ghosts? They do it. You want to go to the cemetery at midnight? They do it. You want to play with the Ouija board? They do. You want to do remote view? Yes. Yes. We go to old houses. We go to cemeteries. We go to UFO hotspots. Something's bound to happen. This just in. Local kids were abducted in the middle of the night. Then that happens. 32 students went missing. Their teacher and chaperones all missing. They do this thing called the Paranormal Research School. And what it contains is something otherworldly. You know how they do the news? So that's what they would do. And these children were in the trusting hands of adults going to look for ghosts. Now, John, do you think we should have this type of class in school? Is this what we're teaching society about ghosts? Well, Mary, it is an elective course. So, it doesn't really, if you need extra credit, you can take that course. It's there to teach people about the unknown. I, for one, find it very interesting. I would have loved my child to go to one of these classes and maybe learn about the other side. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Do you know how far behind China we are? And you want to talk about ghosts in school? This can't be happening. Where am I? Am I on The View? Look, open your mind, Mary. Your name is Mary. All right? Where'd that name come from? Mary? Well, it's a biblical name. Oh, it is? So now you're going to bring God into this? Well, I mean, I would much more believe in God than I would a ghost. So you don't believe in the afterlife? No, I do. And reincarnation? No, well, you see, Mary, you need to learn. You need to come to my school, GUFON University. We're still taking people. Well, we just filled up. Sorry, Mary. Maybe next semester, huh? And that's how it's going to go on The View. It's going to be that way. It's going to be that way. People are going to push against it. What do you got to teach my kid math? They're getting their math. They got to teach them history. They get history. They're getting all the history they need, right? Spelling and English, all right there. That's 3 classes out of 6. Next. Government, world news, current events. Yep, you got that. So what's wrong? There not enough hours in the day to keep your kid away from home, Mr. Symington? Teach your child 1 semester. How bad could that be? And you have to be a junior. Okay, all right. We made it so they're at least 16. Get parents' consent. Capiche? Even if the kid's 18, I still want their parents' consent. There's some kids that fall back or were born at a different time. You let them get the signature. Nobody comes on my school bus and goes to a cemetery without their parents commissioned. Huh? Permission. What'd you say? Commission? It's commissioned. What if we did teach, though? How cool would that be? I wouldn't mind if I had a child, of course. But there's people out there who turn the paranormal into a religious thing, right? And that's where you would probably have a lot of pushback from the Bible-thumping, closed-minded individuals, I might add. No, we're not closed-minded. We believe in this Lord, our Lord, the only Lord. Lord Zitch? Who? Nothing. Did you say Lord Zitch? I did. Come here. What's your name? My name's Rich Giordano. How did you know about that? Huh? How do you know about Lord Zitch? What do you mean? Lord Zitch. He visited me. Lord Zitch visited you. All right, here we go. A little late. I mean, I pressed that button like when I was supposed to. All right, let's go back here. Yeah, I'm having a very strange thing happening over here. I cannot get this over there. I want to show you because Christopher Bledsoe is, believe it or not, the guy right now for this type of shit. He goes on the news. They look at him like they don't know what to believe. I just can't get over how anybody could look at his videos, listen to this ass backwards guy. I think people feel smarter than him. And I think that's why people listen to him. I think Christopher Bledsoe makes you feel smart. And that's why people listen to him. They look at his stuff and they go, he's an idiot. Yeah, and they can't stop watching because my voice brings them in and I capture their soul with my voice and my words. Shut the front door. Look at what he said he captured. An orb, not drones, right? Descending down during a thunderstorm. It's out of focus too. This guy's just an awful example. Actually, you know what? He's an example of what not to do. If I was to have a class at GUFON University, things you shouldn't do. Go. Look at this thing. It's out of focus. You schmuck. Oh, I can't stand this guy. Really. I mean, it's an embarrassing. Look at this. He doesn't talk about this one. What happened? Hey, wait a minute, Mr. B. What about the one over there? That was, do you see why this guy, he doesn't even talk about the one over here. You see it? You see two of them. Look, right here. There. there. Why doesn't he talk about that? And you know what these are? This. That's how stupid he thinks we are. Right? He's such a silly bastard. He is a turd. A bass turd. That is just awful. Sometimes he'll say, the white lady's inside that orb. She's looking right at me saying, I love you. I do love you, white lady. You gotta have another drink. This guy must be like stoned out of his mind. This guy must be freaking high 24/7 to sound the way he does. Oh, everybody. I mean, he sounds like he's 80. And he's not even close. I think he's my age. 55. 56. He's Forrest Gump. Yeah. He is. He's Forrest Gump, but dumber. I'm not like Forrest Gump. You are Forrest Gump. What are you talking about? Can you imagine? Christopher Bledsoe, you bring him in to your GUFON University class and you say, he captures spiritual stuff. He captures orbs. Does anybody know what an orb is? Johnny Rocket? It's round and sometimes translucent and thought to be of spiritual nature. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anybody else have their Mary? I'd like to say that I like this course. I really do. I like it a lot. Has anybody got a bottle of water? I seem to have lost some letters. So I think having this as a course would do wonders for the psyche, the human mind. Don't you think it would open up? It opens up 2 different type of people, maybe 3. And you will find out by your going to this class who you are. Are you going to believe and not ask questions? Or are you not going to believe and drive everybody out of their freaking minds by denying anything is real? Because why? No proof. Why? No evidence. Why? Can't measure anything. Why? Well, we don't have any possession. It's just pictures and video. And even then, it could be reflections and things that we just don't understand that show up on film or digital photographs. That is interesting. Do you know that? Here's something that is extremely interesting. In the days when I just got into it, a lot of the what do you call it? It's not digital. It's the other one. Nothing was digital. Let's just say that. And analog. Analog. Right? Isn't it analog? Well, whatever. Not digital. And then we were still like, we were able to capture EVPs and strange anomalies. And we thought it was because of the way the tape and the magnetic head in that little device of the recorder had some effect, like it was pulling in, these strange images because maybe the speed of the reel rubbing against the magnetic head that actually gives you the recording, the audio, the video. Something was a component. Something was the component that, however, those two and the gears and everything creating the energy, and that's how it happened. And then they got rid of it. Oh my God. How am I supposed to capture EVPs if I don't have, the moving parts? And the stable one, of course, but the magnet, the high 8, the tape. What am I? All I got is a boop. No, it's a chip. How is it? Let's play it back, see if we got anything. Boop. Oh, it's a chip. Get out. Hey, did you hear that? It caught me saying, I heard a voice on here. How did it capture it? Blows my mind. I want to know how that happened. How are the voices getting through? It doesn't make sense anymore because they used to come in, so we thought, through the way of the tape and the magnet and the thing that makes us hear and see. And I'll show you. Oh, good. Oh, everything's tangled. Forget it. You guys know what a tape looks like anyway. You know what a player looks like. Everybody my age or within 10, 15 years, you all, maybe even everybody here knows what it looks like. With that gone, we were still getting the same EVPs and video. How's that possible? I don't get it. It's weird. And you're getting the same because there were people who did an experiment and it picked it up on their high 8 camcorder and their digital audio recorder. But nobody heard it. Come on. That's the weird thing. Nobody heard it. I don't understand. This is why you need somebody with maybe a degree in electronics. I don't know, man. But that's weird that we still get the same EVPs without the magnetic thing and the strip and the tape. And what happened? How does it get on there? How? I don't know. But if we are able, all right, well, this is the question and the answer right here. How? Well, if you're able to record the afterlife, I think you got other questions to answer before you figure out how they're getting it on your digital recorder. Let's figure out, how are the dead getting through? How do we know they are the dead? And why would the dead hang around if it's so great on the other side? Oh, they're waiting their turn to be reincarnated. There's a line, you say, a waiting period. How many years? 99-year wait. A 99-year wait to get on the reincarnation train. Remember, souls are piling up, people. The end is near. The end of days has started. You guys remember Terrence McKenna? Remember that guy? Everything he said 25 years ago is happening. And you know which event will trigger the evolution of the soul? Yeah. False flag, alien invasion. Real alien invasion. That's something we need to ponder once in a while, right? Because apparently reading minds in the future. See, now this is something that you would get a speaker for your paranormal class at GUFON University. Yeah, you definitely would need somebody who could talk about the brain. Because when you start talking about psychic abilities, you're talking about the brain waves, alpha, beta, theta, alpha, Buddha. But what about psychic abilities? Apparently, people that are born now have the ability to read minds and are psychic to a higher degree than, well, let's say you or I. Even people 5 years ago. Apparently, the evolution has begun. I don't buy into it. No, there's no way, no how you can read minds, talk without moving your lips.
Yellow, blue, yellow.
Or is it?
Orange, blue, green.
Blindfold technique called vibra vision helps you sense the vibration of various objects in the physical world.
All physical matter in the universe is actually a form of energy that's made up of atoms. Those atoms are cycling or vibrating at a certain frequency. Practicing vibravision gives us the ability to access our sensors and to perceive those vibrations, and then convert it into a usable mental image we call mind sight.
Put your blindfolds on for me, please. Ready? Justin, tell me what's on this card.
Teacup.
And now tell me what's on this card.
Toilet.
Isabella, what is the shape and color of this stone?
Kind of like a circle, and it's not really, it's kind of like see-through.
Here's yet another example of how consciousness can interact with the physical world beyond what science claims to be possible.
When we work with the blindfold, it's so that we can encourage the children to use the vision that they have with their higher consciousness.
Evie, tell me the shape and color of the stone.
It's red and kind of a circle.
Yes.
Did anybody catch it? Did anybody see a problem with that? Yeah. They didn't show you how many times it took them to get a right one. They only showed them getting them right. Oh, it's an oval. Well, no, wait, no. Okay, hold on. Can we do it over again? Hey, kid, come on. Figure it out. Think. Take two. I think it's more like a triangle. I just don't see maybe a blue. Wait, cut, kid, you're way off. Think, four sides, a square. Well, don't tell me, tell the camera, kid. Take three. I see more like four sides, maybe like a cube or right. This is so stupid. Just show us the right ones. Don't show us how long it took you to get to those answers, kids. But this is something we could show in the school as well. Aliens. Did you know we can now show the world an alien hybrid Welcome to GUFON University. I'm your teacher, Rich Giordano. Yes, it's true. I know, your first day to class and you're saying, I'm going to see an alien? You're damn right. Here it is. Hey, where did it didn't pop up yet? All right. Hey, here it comes. That's stupid. Anybody know this noggin? Can anybody tell me whose remaining hair plugs are these? That's right. It's the Moomy Doomy guy. That's right. We can show your child a hybrid alien at GUFON University for $6,000 a semester. Your kid will be able to hear the other side. That's right. The other side. The other side. And the upside. Aliens equal intelligence. Yeah, it's true. And you could also learn about UFOs. That's right. Because every single day, somewhere in this world, a UFO is being recorded. What is a UFO, you ask? It is an unidentified flying object. Did we get it? Okay, here we go. Oh, why am I itchy? Right there? Oh, I know why. I was breaking up some weed, and then I itched myself, and I'm allergic to weed. Well, the touch of it. If it gets on my skin, I break out in a rash. I can hold it, but if it gets on this side, I itch. If it gets on my skin, anyway, that's why I'm itching tonight, because I had it on my hands and I forgot to wash my freaking paws. And then I got the weed particles on me. So I itch until I wash it off. Here we go. Teach your kid at GUFON University what it looks like to be a UFO. That's right. Plenty of these are starting to make their ways. These solar balloons shown at night when you use, what is that camera, that new type of camera they have now that everything looks colorized? Yep. Nope, not an Oculus. That's wrong. So many bad things out there today. Into thin air. All right, let's do this. I think it's been a minute, right? Since we had a third phase of moon video come up, right? We haven't talked about third phase in a while. Let's interrupt our class to bring you TPOM. Giddy up. And welcome back.
A little knowledge is a very dangerous thing.
And they're going to continue to do it until somebody finally stops them.
I know for a fact, you can look in their eyes and tell when somebody wants to kill you that they had that face, that stone cold face, that appearance.
I could feel the vibrations coming off of it, but there was no sound.
They're going to keep playing that hand, and I think the general public is going to see through it.
Everything's active, unbeknownst to most of the people on this planet.
They need to hand over the reins because it's not theirs. It's the property of the United States military and people.
Give us what you got. Give us this information. Let us make our own decision.
At a certain point, you have to call their bluff.
Hellendale breaking news. We found something on Google Maps that will blow you away. But first, let's get to something super fast underwater. Watch this. It's good to be here with everybody from around the world. Blake,
oh my God,
my brother Brent. We're going over breaking news videos coming across the
Come
planet.
on, look at that.
And let me tell you, this ride is intense and exclusive from Google Maps in just a bit. But what are we looking at? Look at this.
This is insane.
Submersible USO.
That looks real.
It's under the water there.
I can't tell though.
Through the surface.
It looks real as hell though.
At the same time, I don't see any wake behind it. Are we looking at some kind of
no wake,
craft of unknown origin with propulsion that seems to be almost seemingly defying the laws of physics here? You would think you would see some kind of wake coming off of this. Well, these are the transmediums, and we're looking at it right there. You definitely see, I'm not seeing the kick up of water, but you're seeing the kind of trail being left behind as it just flies through the water.
Right.
It's not creating a splash. It's just creating this kind of maybe supercavitation activity happening where it's just right on the surface, and who knows, it just went right underneath the ocean right there. But this is like super, look at this thing. It caught their eye, and it's just blitzing right across the surface of the water, maybe within inches, maybe
looked like it came out of the water, right?
And air at the same time.
Did that come out of the water?
You guys very closely in this live premiere. The chats really mean a lot. We're looking at your guys' suggestions here, and yeah, could it be maybe something biological or maybe a dolphin? I don't think so. Underwater drone? Yeah, possibly. Moving this fast? Again, something not in our assets, or maybe a deep black project. But again, there is some life forms out there that we're still not aware of. And look at this thing, just it's cooking. And I don't know anything that cooks through the ocean like this without leaving any kind of telltale signs of splashing. I don't see any kind of splash or anything like that. Strange stuff. More videos into third phase. Watch this.
Is it a meteor? What is going on?
Okay, the videos coming in from around the world. I think we wanted to bring this one up once again because people are saying that they're seeing this kind of phenomenon in the sky, this plasmic orb of light, leaving this, again, a plasmic trail behind it. And again, what the heck are we looking at? Guys, we want to get your opinions in this live premiere. Again, the breaking news coming up with what happened in Hellendale. We've got the evidence. I'm sure Google is going to start covering up what we're about to expose. But Brent, your thoughts on this? Yeah, it's wild. We just saw that open shot, and then you see these orbs right around this craft at the same time. When the shot begins, there's one at the lower bottom, and then this translucent cigar-shaped UFO with this bright kind of point, just kind of slowly traveling, probably about 20,000 feet up in the sky. And there it is. There's a close-up orb, which is really interesting. Those are the ETs. Could this craft be an ET? I don't think this is Starlink.
Wait, he just said ET, not ET, Starlink. Listen, I mean, pick one and go with it.
20,000 feet up in the sky, and there it is. There's a close-up orb, which is really interesting. Those are the ETs.
Those are the ETs?
Could this craft be an ET?
Could this craft be an ET? Could the craft be an ET? Interesting.
I don't think this is Starlink. It's just
Starlink, really? Come on, bro.
This doesn't add up. It doesn't smell like a Starlink because it.
Not the way you're talking about it.
these are blue lights, and then you got these kind of different tones of colors, and it's not separated. In my opinion, we're looking at something, either some sort of new Space Force program or something otherworldly visiting us as we speak. Yeah, the aspect of maybe a Space Force program above top secret. Is it in the stratosphere?
That's possible.
Stratosphere or the memosphere? Like at
what's this
at
down here?
Feet, or maybe 20,000. If it's either or, this thing, the length of it is.
Did you see
least,
that other one?
I don't know. Either or, this thing.
The thing at the bottom.
Or
that
maybe 20,000. If it's for stratosphere or the memosphere, like
God damn it,
90,000 feet, or maybe 20,000. If it's either or, this thing, the length of it is at least I don't know, a quarter of a mile to a mile, maybe 2 miles, depends on how high up this is. But it's not a celestial event, in my opinion. This isn't some kind of meteorite or space junk burning
Whoa, okay.
And let's take a look at that. Right when we started up, it's gonna come in now. We're gonna see that orb on the bottom bottom of the picture. Here it comes. There it is, and then it just moves and it kind of dissolves out of there, and then you see it right next to this other orb as it passes. Could this all be in the same reason of the craft and the orb being in close proximity? That's a big question.
Yeah, that's a cool video.
Like we said, we got some breaking news coming up. I don't think the world's ever seen what we're about to show you, a discovery on Google Maps. But again, a lot of videos coming into third phase from unknown origin. Take a look at this.
This is cool. Wow. What the hell?
We see that the live premiere, people are piling in from around the world. Don't hesitate. Let us know where you're chiming in from. It's approximately about 10:15 right now, Hawaii time, and it's going to be with you from everywhere. And enjoy you in real time. This is pretty amazing what we're looking at. Some kind of biblical UFO, cross shape, illuminated up in the sky with no means of propulsion. People on the ground must be blowing their minds right now. Yeah, this is intense. We're looking at this golden cross just illuminated, flying over this old town with the snow on sort of like a featured cross form, and I'm in length here.
What?
Okay, once again, China is lighting up. We're getting the side-by-side comparison, and we're looking at something, in my opinion, is this kind of projection, this holographic imagery. Brent just brought it up. Project Bluebeam was a program, and they were bringing up these scenarios for propaganda to scare the masses via using holographic imagery. And I think what we're looking at here is some kind of possible test of that at the moment. Or it could be something else, guys. What's your thoughts on this live premiere? Is this ET in nature or some kind of inside deep black project to throw out breaking news like this one right now, coming in from an insider right here at Third Phase Moon? Sent us a Gmail. I've never seen this thing before in my life. It's in Hellendale, the Hellendale base. It's got some interesting characteristics about its design, but first we're looking at something that doesn't resemble any kind of aircraft that we're familiar with. If this indeed is, we send it out to experts, wanted to get their opinion on what we're sharing with you right here at Third Phase of Moon. I think for the first time to the world that they have no idea what it is. Everybody's questioning what the heck is going on. Here's a landing strip in Hellendale, right there in the Mojave Desert. And then this thing popped up. We're going to get the name. We're going to give some credit where credit's due via the contact that gave us this just moments ago via our Gmail. Brent, your thoughts here? Yeah, this is cool. The whole base, Lockheed, and it's Hellendale in the Mojave Desert. We know things are going on in the desert, and we're looking at something strange. And there's the landing stage and the tarmac, but then we see this. which is a great close-up of probably the hidden underground base. This is where they keep everything locked. Probably a direct path right to Area 51, in my opinion. But we're looking at something fortified, and you can see the tarmac going right underneath.
Pretty cool.
The whole facade, hiding the tunnel base, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And these are where the UFOs come out. The anti-gravitics, the unacknowledged programs, the reverse engineered craft. And then we pull back, and then we pull into this. And this is an exclusive of, let's just go back in dates right here, see if this thing was there. So 2015, again, you go back in time on Google Earth and you're able to reveal time and date history. It was there at one moment and now it's gone. I think the thing was been captured over a couple years, but as of, I think, around 2015, no sight of it. And again, I never seen that image before, but it's up there right now, so you could go check the coordinates and go check out Hellendale Base and see if they scrub this imagery. And do we have any answers to what these that craft was, and what's the entry point to this? Is it just a massive hangar, or as Brent suggested, some kind of entry into tunnels across America and straight into Area 51? We've got the videos for you tonight.
That was pretty cool. That was a good episode, I guess. Some good stuff. I thought that's why we kept watching. Interesting. Especially that cross. That cross in the sky. Right, Glenn? Glenn Collins says, where that cross is, look close to it, and you can see a little craft showing a hologram of the cross. Please take a look now and tell me if I'm wrong. I think you're wrong. Here, look.
Filming this object, and it almost seems like it started moving up and started taking off. I'm not sure if this thing's
that's
static.
not a UFO.
Does it have motion? I'm asking everybody in the chat.
That
I'm wondering too. It looks like it's actually gliding up towards the night sky. Very cool. Hey, everybody, smash that thumbs up.
That's just a reflection.
We're just started over here.
That's just, if that's what you take, because you're saying a little craft showing the hologram.
So prepare yourself for this new UFO sighting that just came in. And it almost seems like it started moving up and started taking off. I'm not sure if this thing's snow on the ground and it just has this kind of like presence. And it's just there. The big question is, what's keeping that up in the sky? Something's come to mind. There's been operations and projects that were even stated in unacknowledged programs. These Project Bluebeam, where they're trying to create some sort of like a fake false invasion, maybe of the coming of Christ. That's that's been on the table. It's been written. You can look it up. It's in history. Is this?
That is not anything to do with hologram. This is because of this, I'm thinking. Yeah, what are they? Lens flare, reflection, or what is it called?
Or is this some sort of projection illuminated purposely by humans? I don't know. This is just wild.
It's a wild and crazy cross.
Again, we're enjoying to be with you tonight and seeing everybody in this live premiere and the live discussion.
Yeah, I don't know what you see, but I ain't seeing it. GC. It's okay though. Everybody sees what they see, and we go from there. In the name of the Father, the Mother, and the Holy Testicle Tuesday. All right, here we go. Now, everything we watched could have been a teaching moment in school. just talking one semester. I think because in that semester, what is a semester? About 8 weeks? Something like that, right? You can go to 7 or 8 different places. Each week you go to a different place. On Monday, we're going to go to St. Augustine Lighthouse, right? So they go to the lighthouse that night at midnight. They come back the next day. They talk about it. They have a little test. And everybody gives their hypothesis on what they saw. And everybody shares the evidence because everybody was recording. It could be a really interesting class if it was done the right way. How would you do that too? I think that's how you would do it. But you would have to, as a teacher, you would have to go to those haunted places yourself and make appointments, reservations. I want to take a class every 8 weeks. I'll be back here with a group of 33 kids. Right? Maybe they donate the place as a teaching tool, as long as nothing gets stolen, broken, taken, or torn. Same thing all 3 times, right? Be really difficult to pull off. I don't know. I tell you what, when I was about 40, I was friends with this guy who worked at a geothermonuclear power plant. Well, he was an investigator. He made sure when they're clean, they clean them out. He goes in to make sure they're cleaned. And he took me along on one of these things. And it was amazing. I took no pictures. Didn't even, I didn't think I was allowed to anyway, but too bad. It shows you what 20 years, 17, 18 years did, right? Because we didn't have iPhones back then in 2004. No, they came out in 2005, 2006. Yeah. And I only went on 2 of those thermonuclear power plants, geothermonuclear power plants. It was like, I can't believe man made this thing. You know, it's enormous. It made me feel like I need to do more. It did. We need to all do more for each other. All right. Oh boy. James Fox posted, I'm not going to bother with that. There's a new documentary coming out. It's called The Alien Perspective by Dean Aliotto. This groundbreaking documentary, hosted by the legendary Michio Kaku, dives deep into the mysteries of the cosmos and consciousness. Now on Apple TV. For you. Let's hope you guys, in case you didn't know. There's a new thing. Of course there is. It's like remote viewing, but it's called remote perception. Have you heard of this? Meaning they have a special connection with a person, which seems to be some sort of mind meld. There's always new stuff being thought up, right? Because men like you thought it up. What movie? What movie is that? Because men like you thought it up.
And I don't
Terminator 2, come on.
always be like, what are you talking about? Remote, like, why is that like a distinction at all?
Yeah.
And I do notice in both Mia and Akil's case, they have a particular connection with one of the parents where it's almost this low latency mind meld.
Yeah.
And so, do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, I do. You know, because again, like, as important as the studies are for skeptics and stuff like that, the stuff that really moved me to the point of completely cracking open my paradigm was hearing what the parents would talk about. So one of the things that Manisha talked about was, look, this isn't, again, just sending information. I could be watching a movie upstairs and he could be, or downstairs, and he could be in a whole other room of the house, you know, playing on his iPad, can't hear anything. And I could come back up and he'll tell me exactly what happened in this movie. Or she said, or I could be reading a book and you read books silently to yourself. And she would ask Akil later a question about what she just read in the book, and he could answer correctly. Like, where does this character live? And he'd write, you know, San Diego or whatever. Or she'd say, you know, I could be away at school. He'd be at school and I'd go run errands and I'd come home, or he'd come home from school and he'd say, you know, how was Target? How was Walmart? Why didn't you get the chocolate at Trader Joe's or whatever? So he would.
Maybe this kid is a little liar and sees what mommy is reading. And when mommy goes poopy or sleepy, he grabs the bookie and ready, right? That's what he's doing. And for him to say, how is Target? How is Walmart? Well, that's where mommy always shops. Wouldn't it be easy if mommy left and said, I'm going shopping, I'll be home in an hour, and she comes home with bags that say Walmart and Target on them? So how is Target? How is Walmart, mommy? Oh, how did he know? Oh, God. This is how people look for things. And I know people like this. They think they're being followed. They think there's something special about them, that every single bit of their life has been ripped from them and hacked. Their computer, their phone, even their cars. Yes. And they never, ever have proof. Well, I mean, we got the same thing here. She thinks her kid is really special. She's looking for special shit. She's making it up. I feel I need to see tests. I need to see this kid put on a spectrum. No, I want to see him tested, though. That'd be cool if it was real, to be honest. Just, you know, all kidding aside. But I'm not. I'm not kidding. I'm being really serious, because people out there are fakes. And people out there, you know, will put their kids on the line and be the dancing monkey, for lack of a better term.
He would know exactly what she did. And so that's where it becomes more than just telepathy. It's some sort of beautiful merging.
Yes, I know it's not her. And I know she's talking about, but it was easy to explain it that way.
And I just can't emphasize enough that for these parents who have had their hope shattered, were told that they would never connect with their child wasn't in there, beyond learning that they're in there, that they're intelligent, that the greatest gift is that their connection is so much more profound than any of us could ever imagine.
Totally.
And I think the greatest loss for so many people when they have a child with autism is this.
I knew it. I knew there was a catch to that. Autism. Damn it. Well, that changes everything. That kid's a genius. Yeah. They're little geniuses just hidden inside. And all this information, it's overload, I think. And they're like, oh my God. You know, and I think it makes them feel a little, oh, it's too much, right? I think they're very, very autistic people. I think they may be a form of genius in there. No? I don't know much about it, to be honest. I don't have any kids, so I never really wanted to. Not my bag. So you got an artistic kid? That's great. Great. Sign him up. Get him into one of those art classes. Oh, autistic. Oh. All right. But that would be interesting if autistic kids, people, can have this psychic ability. What if autism is a good thing? Like, maybe this is how evolution is taking place in real time. And we're seeing the human mind being altered. It's painful to watch to us, but I don't know. I mean, if you're autistic, do you know any better? You know what I mean? I mean, life is life. Life is what you make of it. What movie? Contact. That's good. Very good. You're getting good. Yep. I take quotes from TV and movies and put them in my life. That's funny. Actually, it is. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. And Waterworld was a really good movie, by the way. Kevin Costner, that movie got shafted. There's a good little mini documentary about why that movie supposedly sucked. I didn't think so. I thought it was a good movie. It was Mad Max on water. I really enjoyed it. I'm sorry. I may be, just like I love soccer. I love soccer. Well, football in the UK. You know, you play with your feet, your head, chest. I love it. I think soccer is one of the greatest sports. Well, it is the most popular one in the world. More popular than our football here in America, where, quite frankly, I love football, but just I don't like anybody anymore. These players, they're unrelatable. They're just unrelatable. Let's see. All right, let me because we started a little late, we're going a little later than I normally would. Let me pull this up for you. I just saw this. It must have come up. Yep, 6 hours ago it says, so I didn't see this. Here, pull this up. Look at this. This is about to break the internet on what these fires are really about. Into Thin Air says, no one can disprove what's being seen in this video and in the Area 51 clip with the shaft or something being sprayed almost 300 miles away and landing directly on the fires in Ventura in November of 24. This is no different. Watch both clips and then tell me something strange isn't happening here, okay? Yep, chemtrailing. Very good. Chemtrailer and a trailer. A watch. Oh no, that's a regular chemtrailer. Oh, that's the clouds blocking. Okay, I see. Okay, those are just... Okay, nothing unusual really, but chemtrails, fire, danger, danger. Next.
All right, everyone, welcome back. January 8th, 2025, and we are clearly covering the Palisades fire as well as at least 4 other fires. There is a video I need to show you that I posted a few months ago during the Ventura fire. Some of you may have seen this, but this video has never been more important than it is today. It is literally showing Area 51 and military craft over that area laying something in the sky. It could be chaff, it could be something else. It then flows directly to Southern California without fail, right where the fires are. I posted this video on X and it is currently going super viral. Watch this video and then tell me what you think when it comes down to Area 51, the fact that they canceled so many people's insurance, fire insurance, in the last couple months, and they have no water to put these fires out. These fires are 0% contained, all 5 of them, and it's just getting worse and worse. My friends, this video is going to blow your mind.
This is crazy.
In case it gets removed, because this is touching on some stuff that cannot be explained right now.
This is unreal. I didn't know that.
This is gonna blow your mind. Once again, we are looking at Area 51. As these fires are going on in Southern California, they are laying something over Area 51. It's then being shot by the NexRad radar system. You can see that clear as day right here. It is then expanding and being dropped right over Southern California. And then take a look at what happens to Area 51. This is totally insane. This is not normal, and this is not birds or bugs. I can promise you that. There is something very odd going on with the military or something that's taking place in Area 51 and then being dropped in the sky, which is then carried over by the jet stream or some sort of wind pattern into Southern California. I talked about this yesterday when we predicted these wildfires based on a northwest anomaly that we saw, again from the NexRad radar system, which then led to insane wildfires in Ventura County. Now we are seeing more and more of this being dumped over Area 51 and then flows into Southern California. What is going on here? And then look at how the NexRad towers go absolutely berserk. There is no chance that this isn't related, my friends. This is now 2 days in a row we have captured this happening over Area 51 and flowing down into Southern California, exactly where these wildfires are. And I know a lot of people will give us a hard time for talking about this, but how can you not? This is not a coincidence whatsoever, and I'm going to continue digging into this to see exactly how long they continue this for. If you look close enough, you can find stuff like this every day on these satellite charts. All right, so one final time, let's dissect this right here. We have it dropped over Area 51, a perfect lineup with where the base is, and just like yesterday, as soon as it's laid out, we have the zap coming from the radar, the same one coming from Nevada right here. Then we have the expansion as it moves into Southern California. Just like yesterday, those radars start going off and crazy, and that's when this disco party begins in Nevada. Check this out. This is just unbelievable to see happening and then have no one point this out. Just as the cloud is getting over Southern California where all the wildfires are, we start seeing the NexRad towers from different states crisscrossing right over Area 51. Those are where our scalar beams are happening, and this is just insane to watch. You can see that cloud dissipating over Southern California and the Baja. We'll backtrack. You can see it come back, and it originates right over Area 51, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please share this video. This one will get attacked for sure, but it's time each and every one of us stand our ground and show people what we believe in. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I know. I played it again. There was a little different. There was a little difference in that one. Oh, we're living in a reality that isn't real. And this is why I think paranormal school, scratch that. I mean, that might be the answer. Not a class. Forget it. Take it out of the schools. Make it a private entity. Have people come in. There you go. And they pay for the course, $1,500 a head. This way, $1,500 each person, 33, 15, 30, that's $45,000 you make every semester. Now you make $100,000 a year doing paranormal fun, right? Not bad living, right? You can make a nice little living doing that. Why $1,500? Because I didn't say 2,000. Gosh, all over experience. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for hanging out. Tomorrow, hopefully there'll be more exciting news in the drone show. And think about it. If you would like to see a paranormal school, maybe an individual private school, maybe, just maybe we'll do it. That would be amazing. We can get you and somebody over here, and we could do online courses. We could all get paid. We could all get rich. See, somebody's going to take that idea and make it work. You're welcome. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Sunshine became a member again. Thank you very much. Appreciate you hanging out too. Thank you very much for your continuing support. And thank you, newcomers and veterans, for hanging out. And the moderators. Thank you very much, everybody. And we didn't have any supers, but that happens. And maybe next time, maybe, just maybe. Oh, I didn't put a goal up. We didn't reach it yesterday either, so. All right. And Woo Riders DG, I mean, thank you very much for hanging out. We will see you on the flip side. Have a good Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. You can put a little more enthusiasm into that, Rich number 2. Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. That's awful. Just awful. Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. Fine. We'll take that one. Have a good night, everybody. Alien bless.
There's look at this thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over and why did it stop one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?